What's up guys, Mac from CleanWorks here. Welcome back to another episode of CleanWorks Auto Detailing. It's a nice chilly Sunday morning and we will be working on something what I think is a pretty unique car. It is a Subaru Legacy that's been lifted. It's got off-road tires, it's got light bars, and it has a bull bar on the front, and the owner likes to take this car off-roading, as well as this car is actually functional. It's not just because he likes to off-road. He does work at an airfield, so this car does see a lot of mud, grass, things of that nature. If you guys haven't seen my most recent video about the 30-year-old BMW that I transformed, it's pretty wild. You guys should definitely go check it out. I'll put the link right here. I'll take you guys around the car so you guys can take a look at it. It's pretty filthy, it's pretty dirty. The outside doesn't really look too bad. It just needs a proper detail. We'll be washing it, decontaminating it, and performing a one-step correction, as well as doing an interior detail. Now, frankly, the interior is what needs the most amount of work. Without any further ado, let's get to it. Those of you who follow this channel, you may have noticed that I didn't film much of the wash process, and that's because I have a few other videos where I filmed the entire wash process, and I don't want my videos to be the same thing over and over again. I'm just letting this thing drip dry for right now before I apply the iron remover, because if the surface is wet, then the product is not going to be as effective. So there's multiple ways to do this. You can actually dry it off, but in my opinion, that's kind of pointless and it just takes up extra time. The surface can be still a little bit wet, but you don't want it to be soaking wet because, like I said, it dilutes the product, therefore causing it to be less efficient. But check this out, guys. You may have noticed this Mercedes in the background of some of my videos, and you can see that it's all apart. So I'm not gonna go over the story with this car, but basically it's pretty rusty. The mechanical side of things, I mean, this thing is mint. I got a stack of service history this thick with this car when I bought it. It has a replaced engine from the dealership. It has a rebuilt trans. I mean, this thing was mint. I mean, the interior was mint. Everything was really good looking except the body. This is what living in the Midwest looks like. And it basically looks like that on all four corners. And I just pulled the engine out, and I'm just gonna scrap this car. Those of you who are interested, I just wanted to give you all a little update. If you need W124 diesel parts, hit me up. Let's just get back to the Subaru. To the professional detailers who watch this channel, which I don't know how many there is that watch this channel considering the fact that I'm new, but if you're just getting started and you're going to be offering paint correction and you're going to be using Iron X or a iron fallout remover, then I highly recommend, instead of spraying it on, wasting your energy, buy an IK multi-purpose sprayer, fill this with your favorite iron remover, and all you have to do is pump it up, and you could do like half the car with a couple of pumps. It saves your arm, and it saves time, and it saves wear and tear on your body, because those of you who detail professionally like I do day in and day out, you notice that your arm starts to get very tired very fast. So this is all about investing in products and tools that make your life a lot easier, and at the same time, it makes you more money. To whomever it may concern, if you don't know what a fallout remover is, it's a chemical that dissolves iron particles. Do you see this bull bar? It's got paint chipping off of it, and there's rust. This is a good spot. So watch what happens when I spray the iron remover on it. Almost instantly, it turns purple. That's the chemical reaction happening with the product and the iron particles that are over there. Your car can absorb, I guess if that's the word you want to use, it can absorb these iron particles that are just flying around in the air. They're more prominent on white cars, not so much dark cars. They're harder to see, but this removes the iron particles embedded in the paintwork. As you can see right here, I let it sit for a few minutes, and look at that. All of that is dripping away. That's what I couldn't see on the car. Now, could you use a clay bar to get this stuff off? Absolutely. However, this extra step and product allow you to get a more efficient and a little bit better outcome when you actually start to clay the car. Your clay bar doesn't get gunked up too fast, and it basically makes the mechanical process of decontamination, which is the clay bar, a lot easier and a lot faster. So I dried the car off camera because that's pretty self-explanatory. Car is looking real good. I finished up the engine bay compared to what it was. I mean, this looks pretty much brand new. These don't look too bad. However, if you look closer, there is some slight oxidation on the top piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave the hood open. I'm gonna tape this off, and then I'm just gonna hit it with a 2-in-1 compound, and we'll get them looking nice and clear. The client only wants a single stage correction just because he wants to make the car look a little bit better. We're not going for showroom quality here. At the end of the day, this Subaru gets used for work a lot. There's no sense in spending a bunch of money and a bunch of time on this car. So he specifically asked me to do a single stage correction, and I was actually doing some shopping a few days ago. I was on a site called detaildivision.com. Now, I've bought stuff from Scott at Detail Division. If you guys have any questions or want recommendations on products and tools, send a message to Detail Division on Instagram. This video isn't sponsored by Detail Division, only mentioning that site because it's the site where I got this product from. Detail Division sells high quality stuff. They sell Klin microfiber towels. Detail Division sells Kranzel power washers, MTM foam cannons, and they do have a decent amount of Carbon Collective products. Now, I've never really tried Carbon Collective. I know they have a coating. I know that they have brushes. I see a bunch of other detailers use them, but I stumbled across a one-step compound that they make, and I couldn't find any reviews on it at all. No videos, no customer reviews, and things like that. So I decided to spend the $40 that it costs. So this is it. It's Carbon Collective. It's called Prima Polishing Compound. Now, this is a one-step compound. If you look on the back here, it says one-step polishing compound capable of removing oxidation, swirls, and defects from within the paint finish. And it gives you directions right here. And like I said, I couldn't find any reviews on this product, so I decided to give it a try. Now, the claim is 2,000 grit sanding marks. I don't know how true that is, but we're about to give it a shot. We're gonna be trying this out today. I'm gonna be reviewing this. We're gonna do it on the Subaru. So we're gonna be using this, and this is a brand new microfiber medium cut pad. Let's take a look at the paintwork on this Subaru. I'm gonna shine my light over. You know, it's got your typical micro marring, scratches, swirls. There's nothing really too bad about it. And previously I mentioned, I mean, this is used for work, okay? There's deeper scratches, there's dents, there's paint chips, so on and so forth. We're just gonna try to make it look a little bit better. So this is what it looks like currently. So I got my test spot right here. Let's do a sniff test. It smells like green apples. It actually kind of looks like, has that sour apple, green apple tinge to it. And now we're gonna go ahead and review the directions, because I don't want to get mad at this product if it doesn't work, if I'm not using it correctly. So, what does it say? Apply 4 dots, slowest speed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it says increase the machine speed until the polish starts to turn clear. So I'm gonna assume that they mean, you know, spread it around on speed setting 1 or 2, bump it up to like 3 or 4, and wait until it turns clear. So let's try that and see what happens. Okay, so that was about 5 or 6 passes. Now, I probably put a little bit too much on, but it's pretty much clear. So let's go ahead and wipe this away. So let's see. So this is what it looked like. I haven't checked this, by the way. Like, this is the first time I'm gonna see like what kind of job that it did. So you guys are in the same boat as I am right now. Holy shit. I am genuinely impressed and actually kind of blown away, because I really did. I thought it was gonna get, I'm like some of it out, obviously. I mean, we're polishing the car, anything that we do is gonna make it look better, but I wasn't expecting to get it, 99% of defects gone. I did not expect that at all. So I'm gonna do the rest of the car. Now, I don't know if it's the pad I'm using. This does its job. I'm genuinely impressed. So this is a one-step polishing compound. Now, it's in the name, one step, meaning you only do one step of correction. Now, if you have like a black car that has heavy swirl marks and things like that, a one-step polish is going to make it look a lot better, but it's not going to take everything out, okay? This goes for pretty much every single car. Now, if you have a decently new vehicle that has minor scratches and swirls, any one-step compound should take it out. But the general rule with one-step compounds is that you're not going to get, show car results. That's not the point. The point of a one-step polishing compound is just to make the car look better without having to spend the time or money to do 2-3 stages, wet sanding, even whatever. Just polish the rest of this car, because I'm actually genuinely excited. I think the client's going to be very happy. I'm very happy. I'll definitely let Scott at Detail Division know my thoughts, as well as post a few reviews on places that sell this carbon collective product, just so others can be aware of what to expect. So yeah, let's get to it. So I finished correcting the car with the Carbon Collective Prima, and while it does a good job, since I just got done with this car, I noticed that if you leave this product on too long, it tends to dry up and it's kind of a pain to remove. Now I see what Scott over at Detail Division was talking about, because if you overwork this product, then it is a pain to work with. Not necessarily the efficiency of the product, it's just the wiping off of the compound, like when you're finished polishing. All in all though, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not terrible. However, it does dust a little bit more than I would like it to. I'll probably purchase it again. It's not a bad product by any means. It did a wonderful job on this Subaru. Since this is done, the exterior, well, almost done, one thing I gotta do, or 2 or 3 things I gotta do, is I gotta do the windows, I gotta dress the tires and inner wheel wells, but I'm actually gonna do the interior before I dress it up. Plus, we gotta add some protection onto this newly polished out paint. If you guys want to see how fast I can clean interiors, watch this. Alright guys, so that's it. I'm done. I would love to show you the car in the sun, but unfortunately it's pitch dark outside. Thanks, winter. But the car is protected with Three Roads Garage ceramic wax, that 3-in-1. I have everything dressed, everything's clean, interior's clean. Car looks really good, much better than it did. If you guys like this video, please comment. More importantly, subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, stay clean.